A panel headed by former President Ram Nath Kovind has submitted its report on the feasibility of holding simultaneous elections for Lok Sabha, state assemblies and local bodies across the country. The panel submitted the report comprising 18,626 pages to President Droupadi Murmu. The report has been drafted after consultations with stakeholders, experts and research work of 191 days since its formation in September 2023. Claiming that several elections being held every year are casting a huge burden on the government, businesses, courts, political parties and the civil society at large, here is what the panel recommended. Simultaneous polls for Lok Sabha and state assemblies. Municipal and panchayat elections to follow Lok Sabha and assembly polls within 100 days. The President of India may issue notification to bring into force the provision for this. The date of notification shall be called appointed date. Tenure of all state assemblies constituted by elections after the appointed date shall be only for the period up to the subsequent Lok Sabha elections. For example, Delhi and Bihar are set for assembly polls in 2025. Given that the Lok Sabha elections this year will elect representatives until 2029, the term of the Delhi and Bihar assemblies will also be until the same period and not for 5 years. This means that the term of Delhi and Bihar assemblies will expire in 2029 instead of 2030. Setting up of implementation group to look into the execution of the report's suggestions. If midterm polls are to be held for Lok Sabha due to some reason, the new House constituted post-midterm polls will only be for the remaining tenure of the preceding term. For example, if midterm polls for Lok Sabha are held in 2026 for some reason, the new House will serve only until 2029, which is the tenure of the preceding term. If a state assembly has to be dissolved prematurely and fresh elections have to be held for that assembly, the fresh term of the assembly will not be 5 years but until the expiration of the term of the Lok Sabha. That is, if the Delhi assembly, said to be constituted in 2025, is dissolved prematurely in 2027 before the expiration of its original term, the newly constituted assembly will serve only until 2029 and not until 2032. Is this the right way forward? Will our democracy function better now? Do we really save money? Tell us what you think.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.